Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and I just want to bring you a spiritual check in reading today. So, we're going to talk to our archangels, our gods and goddesses, spirit, and we are just going to check in as a collective and see where we are on this journey and see how things are going. So, I thank you all for showing up. I'm so appreciative to have you here. If you're new, welcome, and if you've been here a while, welcome back. So my readings are timeless. Whenever this finds you is when you are meant to see it. And I do always set the intention to be directed towards the people who most need to hear it at this time. Thank you so much again for being here and for your time and energy exchange. Let's get into the message. So we're going to check in with our angels and ancestors first and see what messages need to come through. Spirit, what do we have for the collective at this time? Okay, that one wanted to come out. We have High Priest. Okay. We have Earth Mother. So let's move these over. So it's Mother Earth, Gaia. So right away we have a feminine and a masculine energy there. We have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. All right, what else, Spirit? Let's get one more. We have Winter. Take care of your needs. So that is the Wolf card. All right. And bottom of the deck, we have Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Okay, maybe some of us are training for something. This could be us also working on our bodies, our vessels, just so that we're prepared for whatever comes up next. All right, let's take a look. We'll get into that first one there, which is, again, that's the divine masculine. So that's the priest, the high priest. The counterpart would be the high priestess. All right, so this stands for intend and create. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but help create it too. He may be a leader in a spiritual tradition or in pagan traditions to be second to the high priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, a leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. It's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything that you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept that these experiences have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies toward what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. Okay. Now, the interesting thing that I want to point out that I noticed right when I put the card down, he's facing the past. Okay? So you may have a divine masculine here that's kind of working on past issues. That's what I'm seeing with him facing this way. So I also know that within us we have our internal masculine and feminine energies. So this may also be you internally working on some past issues as well. So take that however it resonates for you, but I am going to go ahead and clarify and get more insight with the tarot. So right away with the split, I got the Six of Cups and the Magician. So again, speaking to a masculine, you may have a masculine who's trying to manifest you into their life. This could be someone from the past, someone you grew up with, someone you knew as a kid. It could also be them working on, childhood traumas, kind of the inner child. So however you relate to that, that's what we got right at the split there. So let's see what else we can get out of this. What do we have for this High Priest card? The Divine Masculine. Okay. We got the Emperor. Look at that. One and the same. Those are pretty much the same card right there. Very strong masculine energy coming out in this reading right away. And that's beautiful too, because again, if you have a masculine who's doing the work, looking to the past, and both of them are facing this way. Okay? So they may not be very future-minded at this time. It looks like they're going to the past and trying to fix whatever's in the past. And yep, so with the Hermit card, that's doing the inner work, the inner reflection. I love that for the masculine. We also have the Star. They're hopeful for whatever's going to be coming up next in their worlds, in their life. Let me scoot these up. I swear I do this every reading. Okay, so the Emperor, the Hermit, the Star. 3 major arcana right away. The other card that we got was the Six of Pentacles, which I also love because this is them balancing their life. Okay? They're realizing that things need to be equal with give and take. So I'm guessing that because they're looking at the past, there may have been situations in the past where maybe there was not equal give and take. And so they are going in and doing that inner reflection, looking to the past and kind of figuring out who they are, who they were, who they want to be, etc. So they're not as future-minded at the moment, but it is to their benefit because they are going within and doing that inner work, and they are hopeful for a more balanced outcome in the future. So I find that to be beautiful. Let's tap in with some Archangel cards and see what else we can get with this pile. All right, what do we have to go along with this High Priest? All right, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. All right. So I definitely saw that there was a past person, a masculine, who's doing their inner work. And I'm also seeing that again, maybe at some point this masculine did give up on love. Maybe there was a situation where they were just really hurt in some romantic situation and they've closed their heart off. They've put the walls up. They've become cold. And because they're looking at their past issues, I'm gathering that whatever is happening in the present isn't sufficing for them. And again, let's go back and talk about the roles a masculine can play. It could either be an external masculine in your life, someone from the past, or this could be your internal masculine. Okay, so however that resonates with you. But because I'm seeing 2 dolphins here and they're saying don't give up on love, I am seeing that this is likely a romantic situation because the 2 are coming together at some point. So what I'm gathering with this is that you have a masculine, and this is a strong masculine, okay? Not like a weak-willed, weak-minded, cowardly masculine, okay? You have a strong, very strong, powerful masculine energy coming out here. And they have seen sort of the ways that they have done things up to this point and decided that it is not working for them. So they may have gotten so far in the material world and decided that, all the money in the world isn't gonna bring me love. It didn't bring me love. I've went down that avenue. I saw what I saw, but it didn't fulfill me. So now I need to do the inner work, look to the past, heal whatever traumas and, inner child kind of things I have going on inside me. That way I have hope for the future and that I will have a balanced situation in love. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with this particular pile. Let's check in with Mother Earth and see what that one says. All right, so this is feel loved and comforted. Allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes of the in the heart of Earth Mother, you are her child, and she is highly protective of her baby. And she will give you everything that you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that is what will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important that you know that you feel loved. You have had challenges with if you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are here with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. I love love. Don't you love love? Okay. So, to whoever that message was for, if you have had, and again, it could be past childhood trauma with your mother. This could even be the masculine working on a mother wound. Okay, so whether this relates to you and your motherhood yourself or your relationship with your mother, this could also be the masculine healing a mother wound. All right, so let's check in with the tarot and see what else we can get for this. Mother Earth, Gaia energy. Whoops, that flew right out. All right, the Empress. Wow, what a weird synchronicity, guys. Do you see this? We have the Empress on Mother Earth and the Emperor on the High Priest. This is like double masculine and feminine confirmation right here, okay? The Empress is pregnant in this picture, as is the Earth Mother. So this may also be a symbol to somebody that you are either birthing a new project, a new idea, or a child even. So if it's in the cards for you to have a child, this may be in the cards for you. Also, too, if that's not your message, that's okay. Then you may be birthing an idea or a project or something along those lines. So this is very fertile energy. Beautiful feminine energy right there. Let's keep going. What else do we have? Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. You are extremely happy. You're getting wish fulfillment, satisfaction, success, achievements, recognition. And then the Nine of Swords. Well, there we go. All right, so double-edged sword there. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. So you're ready to start something new. You're ready to jump off that cliff and say, I have an idea. I'm going to go for it. Now, Nine of Cups, we already talked about that. Nine of Swords is a kind of an anxiety card. You know, you're all up in your head. And you may even be isolating yourself and thinking too much about something. So whatever this idea is that you're trying to birth or create, you know it's going to be everything that you ever dreamed it could be, okay? You're going to get your wish fulfillment with it, and it's going to be successful. but you might be stressing out about it a little bit. And maybe not just a little bit, maybe a lot of it. Okay? So whatever is stressing you out, because this feels like an underlying issue. So you have on top, the things that are kind of at the forefront of your mind and life at this moment are beautiful. You have very strong feminine energy coming through here, and you're extremely satisfied and happy with what you're doing. But maybe you go home at night and are still stressed out about something. So whatever this distress is, you have to know that you can let it go. Okay? It doesn't need to be here, and this may even be hindering your progress on what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? Because the next card is follow the voice of your soul. I'm going to tell you this is not the voice of your soul. The voice of your soul doesn't feel this way. The voice of your soul is likely feeling this way and knows what's coming. So your ego may be stepping in and saying, oh, I don't know if that's going to work. That might not work out, and that's causing you stress. I'm hearing undue stress. So again, it is self-inflicted stress that's unnecessary, because deep down, your soul already knows that whatever it is that you're about to get into is going to be very soul-fulfilling and happy. And it's going to be amazing for you. But deep down, you may still have a little bit of fear, anxiety over it, distress. But again, I heard undue stress. So very much it's unnecessary. And I'm not telling you to just stop right now stressing because everything's going to be fine. We all have our reasons for things, and that's totally fine. But just be careful that you're not sitting in your head forever about stuff and kind of being counterproductive. That's what I'm hearing, because this is all about, fertility, making things happen, production. This is, Nine of Cups is almost the ultimate emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. You're one cup away. If you're stressing about stuff, you may hinder the progress of this. So I just want to throw that part out there. So just be careful. All right, what else do we have to go with this pile, please? Okay, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal the situation. Yes. Okay, motherly energy is very loving, very nurturing. Okay? We think of the dad as the authoritative one, the one who puts his foot down and makes sure that, everything's in order. The mom's the one that when the kid's crying comes and runs to the mom and says, Mom, I'm scared. So what this is calling you to do is to get out of your head and get into your heart space. Okay? You have 2 cards now that says don't give up on love and open your heart. So if any of you have in the past, for whatever reason, closed your heart space, it's time now to go back into your heart space and open it back up. All right? And then as I was going and putting this deck to the side so I can go to the next pile, these 2 cards came out. So your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine, and your answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. The next one is take control of your thoughts. Here, take control of these thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So, let's talk about this for a second, because I very much felt, again, split energy. I feel like split energy is the name of the game now. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Do you want to stay in this anxiety, negative fear mentality and cultivate more of that? Or do you want your wishes to come true? Have your satisfaction, your success, your contentment, your ultimate fulfillment here. You have to decide in your mind whether this is going to be stronger and take over and manifest in your life, or if this is. That's your choice. All right. Let's put these guys back. And we will go ahead and jump over to the Star Ancestor. We'll see what the Star Ancestor has to say. All right, so this is follow the voice of your soul. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you of reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting you with following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up the corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Okay. So, I'm also hearing this. With this card, if you're too much in your head about things, okay, again, with fear, anxiety, negative energy, whatever it is, you may not hear the calling of your soul. So I want to warn anybody out there against that, because that could be the case for some of you. Some of you may not know your purpose or know yet what it is you're trying to cultivate. But if you are stuck in this energy, it's going to be really tough and difficult to hear or feel what it is you're being guided towards. So I just wanted to throw that part out there. All right. So what do we have to go with this pile for Star Ancestor? 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles is you've got all the money in the world. Not all the money in the world, but enough to satisfy you. You're building a legacy. You have roots, family, foundations, stability. Whoops. Okay, then we got the 2 of Swords. All right, let's get one more on that one. What do we have? And strength. Okay. So I'm also gathering, I want to relate these two together now. You have the strength and the confidence to overcome whatever it is that you need to overcome. Okay, you have your inner power. You earned this, you deserve this. You're building this. However, you may have a choice to make. And if you're blindfolded and can't see the paths you need to take, or you're stuck in this kind of despair, anxiety, fear mentality, you may not see again the path that will lead you to this. Okay? So I'm not saying that's a warning, but I'm being instructed to say it because it applies. So be careful with being stuck in that energy. It's okay if you fear something, you're not ready to jump off the cliff yet. You're not ready to face your past pain. You're not ready to birth something new. That's okay. Nobody's rushing you. This is a journey, not a destination. Okay? We learn things along the way. If you stay stuck, though, in this energy, this may not come to you as quickly, let's just say. Okay? So you don't want to ruminate in this energy. It's okay to go back to the past, assess things, do the inner work, and say, why am I the way I am? You know, if again you have some past trauma, why do I do this certain thing in every relationship I get into? You know, like a self-sabotage or whatever happens. If you go back and assess the things that have happened to you up to this point and you figure out that, you know, oh, this was done to me over and over again as a child, or maybe even from past lives. And so now I'm perpetuating the cycle and I'm doing it to others. So child abuse is the one thing that comes out to me in these situations. It is a statistic out there, and I can't even begin to spout the number. I don't know. But statistically, if a child is abused, they are more likely to abuse someone else. And again, this could be as a kid and bullying. This could also be as an adult abusing their children or abusing others. So it's one of those things where if you go in and do the inner work and heal that inner child that was, you know, abused or bullied, whatever the case was, once you heal that, you don't perpetuate that cycle. So you don't have to sit in this fear, anxiety mentality and then perpetuate the cycle over and over again. You can make the choice to put it down and say, this doesn't serve me. I already know that that happened to me. I accept it. I forgive the person. I forgive myself for perpetuating the cycle for, you know, this long. And now I'm choosing to do something different and be a healthier version of myself. Not only for me, but for my family, my loved ones, for my friends, for anybody else that surrounds me. Nobody deserves to be bullied or to be abused in whatever way. And I don't choose to perpetuate that cycle. That's my choice. I'm healing that wound so that I can move on and do better for myself. And in that respect, guess what happens? You then get better. So again, your thoughts do everything. Your thoughts are what bring you whatever is happening in your life. So whether you choose to build a legacy on a solid, firm foundation with your healed self, or stay stuck in this Nine of Swords energy and perpetuate the fear, the anxiety, the worry, you know, the constant maybe not feeling good enough, the unworthiness. It's really ultimately up to you how you choose to move forward. Okay, let's get an Archangel card to go with this pile. Let's see what we have to go with this. Okay, what do we have to go with this Star Ancestor? You're ready for more. Yes, there it is. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes that you've been contemplating. So, you're ready for more. You have the strength and the confidence to attain more. You have the Ten of Pentacles here that says this is your destiny. It is meant for you. You are meant to be successful, meant to succeed. But with this Two of Swords here, you may be failing to see how you can acquire that. So you have to make a choice in your path, take the blindfold off. And again, the blindfold might even be your past traumas. If it is blinding you to your future because you are so kind of stuck in the past, that might be something that you need to address over here with this Hermit card, okay? You have so many cards here that say, like, wow, open your heart. Don't give up on love. You're ready for more. You have the strength, okay? You have a very strong masculine and feminine presence here. And that's also divine counterpart energy, okay? But also at the same time, we are nurturing ourselves and our connections and healing things from the past because we want balance. We want equal give and take in a relationship or in a situation. And now the voice of your soul is calling you for more. So you are going to have to rise up. And you are going to have to find that self-confidence, that bravery, that courage and do better for yourself. But it's ultimately your choice. Nobody can do this for you, but your soul craves more. All right, let's get over to the winter card, which is the wolf. All right, so this is take care of your needs. Do everything that you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. Fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of the few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem like a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position, which it is, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question. Okay. So I want to relate this back to this Hermit card because, again, the Hermit card is about doing your inner work, going into the dark and shining your own light on your own issues. That is what the Hermit card represents. Your own light will sustain you. And the Wolf card, and Winter is also very closely mimicking this. So with Winter, now where I'm at, it's nearly summer. It's still like kind of the end of spring. I believe we're nearly in summer. So winter is still a good 6 months away. So maybe either this past winter, you've already done this inner work, and now you're kind of ready to birth something new. Either that, or they're saying that this upcoming winter may be kind of your time of hibernation. At this time, you may be called to kind of be alone for a while, and that may mean that you're going to have people, friends, family, whoever, even romantic relationships drop out of your life at this time. And that is okay because it is to your best benefit. One of the things that I have found myself, and I know plenty of other people have as well, is, assess situations in your life. I want you to literally think of any person that you interact with on a daily basis, whether it is your friends, your family, even acquaintances. You go to the same coffee shop every day, you speak to the same baristas, whatever the case is. I want you to think about how the interactions go. Firstly, is it always you that reaches out to them? Are you always the one that has to say, hey, do you want to hang out today? Hey, do you want to talk? You want to grab some coffee? You want to go for a walk? You want to run to the store? You want to do whatever it is that we do together? If it's always you that has to reach out, I would pause your communication with particular people, if that's the case, and just wait and see if anybody calls you first. So it's not always you that has to reach out, because you might be the only tie that's binding you together with someone. A lot of people find that once they stop putting in the effort to reach out to somebody and communicate with them, that they also stop. And I just want to tell you that it's not always a sign of this, but generally it is. A lot of times those are the people that you're kind of just hanging on to and grasping to keep in your life, but they may be ready to go and they may not be for your best benefit. So it's kind of just like a little experiment I want you to try to do. I want you to cut off communication with people who haven't reached out to you to do something. Like, do you constantly have to poke them to be like, hey, let's hang out. Hey, let's talk. Hey, let's go somewhere. If that's the case, I'm just, again, trying to get you to do a little experiment. I want you to find out who in your life is only there because you're hanging on to them. And if these people fall away and don't contact you, then I want you to say, peace be with you. I wish you well on your journeys, but it is apparent that maybe I was the one that was holding us together this whole time, and that you haven't done the balance and reciprocity to keep this relationship stable and solid. All right, let's jump into tarot on this. Look at that. Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. All right, let's see what we have. What do we have for this winter card? So again, you could either choose to be a lone wolf at this time, or you can stand up as the alpha and lead the pack. I got chills through my body when I said alpha and lead the pack. Again, I feel like this is your destiny. You know, it may be cool to kind of do things solo for a little while you're doing your healing, especially. You kind of have to. But you are destined to stand up as this alpha and lead the pack. I heard that saying just now too, and, in the past. But, I was thrown to the wolves, but I came back leading the pack. I want you to think that of yourself. Who cares who's thrown you to the wolves? Maybe someone's putting you and keeping you in this fearful anxiety state of mind. It's your choice to stay there or get out of it. So if someone throws you to the wolves, you stand up and you say, guess what? I'm the alpha. I'm going to lead this pack. All right. The Knight of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So let's assess this. Knights represent offers. They could represent you making an offer. This could also be someone giving you an offer. This could also be two other individuals who want to work together with you. So this could be a team effort. So again, alpha, I just talked about that. You may have two individuals. One may be a love situation, and one may just kind of be somebody else who wants to work with you, okay? You want to collaborate on something. So just because you're collaborating on something with an individual or a group of people doesn't mean that you have to just quietly fit in and do whatever it is that's being done. You are being called and destined to stand up as the alphabet, the alpha wolf, and lead this group. Okay? Man, is it Mercury retrograde or what? Because I swear my words are just like blah, 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 blah. I can't deal with it. It's funny. All right, let's get into the Sword of Light. See if we can get a clarifying card for this pile. What do we have for these offers, these knights? And the collaboration and the wolf. Step into the spotlight. Boom, I just said that. You have a message that the world needs to hear at this time. It's time to share your wisdom. So that's why you're being called to do the leadership, the alpha. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Yep, that's this ready for more too. So I want to say this because, again, I'm just speaking to what I'm feeling is coming from the cards, these messages. I'm feeling that in the past, some of you may have been just kind of very passive and kind of scared of leadership roles. So have you, been asked, hey, have you ever been a teacher? You're really great at it. You do this amazingly. Or have you ever been a manager? You would do awesome at, managing other people. I know for me in particular, I have definitely been asked those questions, but I have never wanted a manager leader role. I don't know why. And again, that could be my past trauma saying, maybe in the past something terrible happened to me and I don't know why I don't want it, but I don't want the responsibility. To me, I think what I assessed was, is the money worth the responsibility? In most cases, the answer was no. Like, you can't possibly pay me enough to be a manager to carry all the heavy burdens of whatever company this is and pay me this little bit. It's not worth it to me. However, that's for a different job and for a different, business altogether. This is calling you to be the leader of a group. It doesn't have to be within a job. This could be an organization that you create. This could be what you're birthing. Maybe you have a strong passion for something in particular, and you want to build a foundation and, again, help others. Now that you've healed past whatever was healed, you want to open up kind of the door to everybody else who needs this same healing, and that's where your area of expertise comes from. Okay? So again, maybe you were child abuse, and now you want to open an organization that helps other children or adults, heal their child abuse. So maybe you'll be a mentor, maybe you'll be a psychologist, maybe you'll be a counselor, a social worker. Whatever the case is, I'm just naming things to throw it out there, but I'm very strongly seeing that you are going to take whatever pain that you dealt with in the past, transmute it into love, and now share it with others. This is beautiful energy. You're meant to collaborate with people. You're meant to share your light, and you're meant to have this legacy. And I'm also hearing that with this card, because you did your past healing work, you're a cycle breaker. You are now building a legacy for every generation, starting with yours, moving forward in your family as a healthy way of coping with things and doing things. We don't have that fog of the ancestral trauma. I only said ancestor because that says ancestor, but you don't have that over you anymore. You've healed it. You've let it go. Things in the future are going to be more balanced, more healthy, more beautiful. And you're being called to stand up and to help others with this. All right. Whew. Strong messages there from Spirit. I'm going to get some messages from Spirit, and we'll close this out with a Rose Oracle. So let's just get some messages from Spirit first. What do we have? Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. I'm tying this very much to this Strength card. Because again, this is you going within and finding your inner strength to stand up for courage, for yourself, for others. Again, you think of like children. Children are innocent and they can't stand up for themselves. So not only are you standing up for yourself with your courage and strength, but you are standing up for those who can't for themselves. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. I love it. You're very much being called to open your heart at this time too. Open that heart. It's not a fortress. You could take down the walls. I know it might be scary, but you have the strength and the courage to do this. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty that you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Wow. Again, strength card. It's all you. It's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome to this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. All right. So we definitely had the Mother Earth and you know, again, she's pregnant in both pictures. So you could also attribute that to a rebirth for you. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. I love it because, again, we're doing our inner work. We're planning to heal that and outdo whatever we've done in the past. So don't compete with anyone except maybe a past version of yourself. Bottom of the deck. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. So, yep, you're meant to be in the spotlight, and it's your light that's emanating out from you. All right, let's get a Rose Oracle, and we will wrap this up. Oh my God, half the deck flew way over there. Guess those ones don't want to be part of this. All right, we have open. Say yes. Expand through the extremes and trust life. We are going to read on that. All right. So open. This is probably one of the biggest challenges of life, keeping your heart open through the extremes. No one is immune to the highs and lows of the human experience, from the ecstasy to the agony, the joy to the grief, the love to the loss. We can't bypass the difficult parts of human being. But if we want to truly experience the bliss, and if you close your heart off to the grief, you won't be able to fully experience the joy. The rose teaches us this. Season after season, she knows that if she doesn't surrender to each of the seasons, come summer, she won't be able to bloom. Birth teaches us this too. The safer the mother feels, the more she can open. Living and dying with your heart open is truly a courageous act, as a life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as well as great love, triumphs, and adventures. When we're going through difficult times, when we most want to separate, the healing is often found in connection, not separation. When we close our heart and shut down because the pain is too much, we often find ourselves more separate than before. The rose shows us how to open to the world, no matter what the day brings. This card is here to encourage you to say yes to life, to expand through the extremes, and to put your 2 feet wholly and completely in. I love that message. It very much ties everything together here. So, again, doing inner work, doing shadow work is not easy. Nobody ever said it was. It's hard. It does require you to go back to those painful experiences that you dealt with. Again, as an adult, as a child, as a teenager, as a whatever phase of your life. And it could even include ancestral trauma and past life trauma. So not only whatever you've experienced in this life, but beyond. And it's not easy. And so I just want to say, for those of you doing the work, I highly commend you. My heart is open to yours. And I truly understand what it feels like to go back and do this. It's not fun. It forces us to face things that we have pushed down that may be difficult. And drudging them back up again can be painful. And Spirit is here to tell you that we can't move forward until we address those old things. We have to open our heart through the difficulties. But once you do that, you then grow, expand, and create something absolutely beautiful and solid and untouchable. This is not something that like you build it up and it's just going to crumble within a couple years. This is something that you've built on the solidest, if that's a word, of foundations. Because you went back and healed, you're balancing your masculine and feminine energies, and or you're working with a counterpart. Again, let's not discount that aspect of it. We have strong love and counterpart cards here. All right? We have an Emperor and an Empress. And the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like power couple energy. This is absolutely beautiful. But here's the thing. It is absolutely required for both parties to do this inner work in order for any of this to come to fruition. So if you do try to get into a counterpart relationship and one or both of you have not done the shadow work, it's not going to be this, okay? You might be more of this. So, closing message here is your heart is big and beautiful. I want you to think of the Grinch. He starts by wanting to steal all their stuff because he's so jealous that they're so happy all the time. Okay? But then once he sees that, like, hey, Christmas is not about gifts and trees and presents. It's about the love that we share with each other. That's what it's about. So this material stuff doesn't even matter. It's going to be nice once you have it. Don't get me wrong. Okay? Don't get me wrong. But it's not what drives me or you or us as people. It's love that drives us there. Okay? And if everything that you do in your life is rooted from a place of love, love within yourself, love for everyone and everything, you cannot fail. You cannot go wrong. Spirit is here to tell you that you are supported in this journey. And there is immense love from Spirit to you. And what you're going to turn around and do is emanate that outwards. And that raises your vibration. And that not only raises your vibration, but helps to raise the vibration of the collective. Okay? Whew. All right, that was a beautiful message today. I'm so happy this came out because I love it. So, we are all getting there. It is a journey, again, not a destination. So, my message to you, fill your own cup up first before you go and fill someone else's. And again, yours is being filled by Spirit. Then you are overflowing and you share it outwards. You share your light. Make sure you go within so you never go without. And also, I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. Just remember, love is the center of everything. If it doesn't come from a place of love, then it may not end well. Whatever, it's not a firm foundation. That's what I want to say. So with the Ten of Pentacles, we're building something on a solid, firm foundation. If it is not built with love, it's not solid and it's not firm and it will crumble. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Keep in mind, I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.